I raised my son alone after his father died in an accident when he was just 6. Every tear, every sleepless night, every sacrifice was for him. He was my reason to wake up each morning. But I never thought the same boy who once promised to never leave me would one day shatter my heart without even realizing it. My name is Helen, and this is the story of how I lost my son, not to death, but to love that wasn't love at all. Adam was everything to me. Smart, gentle, ambitious. He used to say, "Mom, when I make it big you'll never have to work another day." I'd smile and say, "Just stay good and kind, that's all I want." When he turned 26 he met someone. Her name was Lily. She worked at his office. He brought her home one evening with that sparkle in his eyes I hadn't seen since he was a kid. Lily was beautiful, no doubt about that. But there was something in her eyes, something sharp hidden behind her sweetness. Still, I welcomed her. I wanted to trust his choice. That night while washing dishes I whispered to myself, maybe this is the girl who'll finally make him happy. Weeks turned into months. Adam stopped spending time at home. Our Sunday dinners became rare. When he did come he was always on his phone texting her. I told myself it's normal, he's in love. But slowly I started to feel like a guest in my own son's life. One afternoon I decided to visit his office and surprise him with lunch. When I entered the lobby the receptionist smiled awkwardly. "Receptionist, oh Mrs. Carter, Adam didn't tell you he's on leave." "On leave? Where did he go?" "Receptionist, his honeymoon, I think." Her words hit me like thunder. "Honeymoon? What do you mean honeymoon?" She looked at me confused. "Receptionist, he got married last weekend, I thought you knew." I stood frozen. My own son got married and I knew nothing about it. I felt my knees weaken. I forced a smile and left before my tears could fall. That evening I called him again and again. No answer. Finally after midnight he picked up. His voice was calm, too calm. "Mom, I was going to tell you, but everything happened so fast. You got married and couldn't even call your mother." He sighed. Lily wanted something small and private, it wasn't personal. Not personal. That word cut deeper than a knife. 2 days later I went to their new house. Lily opened the door wearing a silk robe. Her hair was messy, her expression cold. "Hi dear, I just wanted to see you both, maybe bring some food." She tilted her head, smiled thinly and said, "We got married yesterday, Mrs. Carter, you should have called before coming." Her words echoed in my head. We got married yesterday. No emotion, no apology, just pure arrogance. I swallowed my anger. "Congratulations, I wish you both happiness." She closed the door before I could finish my sentence. That night I cried for hours. Not just for being left out, but for realizing I had lost my son to someone who wanted me gone. Days passed into weeks. Adam stopped visiting. If I called he was always busy. I felt like a ghost in his world. Then one morning I received a message from an unknown number. It was a picture. Lily sitting with another man at a restaurant, holding his hand. The caption said, "You deserve to know the truth." My hands trembled. I didn't believe it at first, but deep down I knew what I saw was real. I decided not to confront Adam right away. Instead I waited and watched. She was smart, she covered her tracks well. But lies have a way of slipping out. A few weeks later Adam came home for dinner alone. He looked tired, stressed. "How's married life?" He forced a smile. "She's great, just a little demanding." I said softly. "Make sure she's demanding your love, not your soul." He laughed it off, but I saw the worry in his eyes. 2 months later I got another message. A video this time. Lily at a hotel with the same man. My heart pounded, I wanted to scream. But instead of rushing to my son I came up with a plan. I invited both of them for dinner. When they arrived I greeted them warmly, pretending everything was fine. The table was set, candles glowing softly, the smell of baked chicken filled the air. We ate in silence. Then I said, I have a surprise for you too. I found something special. I turned on the TV. The video started playing. Lily froze, her fork dropped from her hand. Adam's face turned white. Mom, what is this? The truth. Lily stuttered. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain. Then please explain how you spent your honeymoon with another man. She looked at Adam, desperate. It was before you. It meant nothing. He shouted. Before me. You were married to me when this happened. The room filled with tension. I just stood there silently watching the mask fall off her face. She tried to grab his hand, but he pushed her away. I trusted you. You wouldn't understand. No, you wouldn't stop lying. She ran out crying. Adam sat down holding his head. How did you find this? Sometimes the truth comes to those who wait quietly. He looked broken. And in that moment my anger disappeared, replaced by pure sadness. He said softly, I should have listened to you, Mom. You just needed to see who she really was. The next day she packed her things and left, no apology, no goodbye. It took months for Adam to heal. He moved back home for a while. We started having dinners again like before. But I could tell something in him had changed. Then one morning he showed me a letter. It was from Lily. Apologizing, saying she was sorry and pregnant. Adam's face turned pale. Do you think it's mine? If you have to ask that, you already know the answer. He didn't reply. He folded the letter and threw it into the fire. Life slowly returned to peace. Adam got promoted at work, started smiling again. But just when I thought the story was over, the real twist came. A year later I was visiting a friend at the hospital. As I walked down the hall I saw a familiar face. Lily. Holding a baby. Sitting beside an old man on a wheelchair. I stopped in shock. She looked up, saw me and froze. So that's your child? She nodded silently. Does Adam know? It's not his. Her voice broke. It's the man from that video. He left me too, but I couldn't do it alone. I looked at her and for the first time I didn't feel anger. Just pity. Choices always come back one way or another. I walked away without another word. When I told Adam, he stayed silent for a long time. Then said, maybe she got what she deserved. Maybe we both did lessons in different ways. Now when I look back I realize pain teaches better than love ever could. I learned that silence is the sharpest weapon. That truth needs no noise to destroy lies. Because when I asked when the wedding is and my daughter-in-law said we got married yesterday, I didn't lose a son. I just discovered the strength of a mother who knows revenge isn't about anger. It's about letting time expose every hidden truth.